crafting things, 'cause I'm a crafter. What are you doing? What? You want a cookie? Careful where you're... Oh my god, careful where you're... Oh, my phone's on the ground. Leave it over there. Don't touch them. How many cookies do you think you get a day? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at this outfit today. Cow vest, pay your riders, some tie-dye shorts. This is a crafted outfit because you can wear whatever you want when you craft. You might want to craft your outfit to the craft. Like if you're going to go splatter painting, don't wear a brand new Louis Vuitton dress. Don't be walking around with your Coach bag on your arm if you're trying to splatter paint. We're doing cross-stitching? We're stitching something. Cross-stitching. Someone in the P.O. box sent me this. It's jingling. These are like meant to be, you craft them, you sew them, you seal them, and then you turn it into a keychain. Someone sent me in the P.O. box a long time ago, like a 6-pack of these cross-stitch templates. I don't know. I feel like I know how to cross-stitch because I've done it before, but I convince myself every time that I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make a knot and do an X square and follow a pattern. Also, coffee today? This one tastes like garbage. This coffee tastes like garbage. Not a good batch. Whatever they put in here, it was not the caramel mocha cream and sugar I asked for. Wasn't my order. I don't know what they did. I fetched my little coffee koozies from my car. Speaking of crafts, here's a craft. Look at that, hug that perfectly. Oh, oh, oh. If you didn't see them before, they're little Christine Snaps koozies. One of a kind. One of a kind. Oh, is that straw gonna be distracting for you guys? Should I just cut it? I don't know. Why did they give me the tall straw today? The straw shouldn't be more than half the size of the cup. Booyah, there. Fixed a problem. Well, this actually tastes good now that it's like settled. Did I crack it when I did that? Oh, I cracked it down the side. Okay, now the straw's broken. Okay, don't do that. Maybe that could be the next craft. Making your own straws. If I get a straw making kit in the P.O. box, we know exactly what video that's from. Okay, this package comes with like these little looms. Yeah, that's what they're called. Looms. Can we focus? There's a pink one, a green one. I think like you hang the final thing in here and you make it a keychain. It's kind of cute. These are the patterns. There's a butterfly. I thought that was a snowman. A unicorn. Why are they hard to see? An ice cream cone. A mermaid. Nothing's really catching my eye. The heart one's kind of cute. I do like the colors in the heart. And then there's a cactus. You already know we're going to do the cactus. This is probably why the kit was bought. For the cactus alone. Here's the before. These have the designs printed on them, and then it tells you just what strings to use, and I guess you just follow it, and then it says you like put it in hot water, and this design dissolves. I don't know how. I don't know why I'm smelling it. Because you could just put it in the loom like that and be like, it's done. I printed that on there. This little instruction thing does not tell you how to cross stitch. It shows you one example. In, out, like an X. In, out, in, out. And I guess that's when you're done with the screen, you move on to the next one. It doesn't tell you how to tie it off. It doesn't tell you how to, like, what type of knot to get started. Nothing. Also, in this instruction thing, you don't even put it in this loom thing until after for decoration. But don't people usually start with it in the loom? Which one goes in the back? The small one goes in the back. Press it on like that. I want to work with it on the loom. Jeez. Like watching someone craft and it's like ASMR crafting and they're like, now we're going to get our loom. We're going to stretch the fabric across the loom. Like I was saying, I had to reassemble this loom because it got all, I love a good loom. They're just fun. You connecting a circle with a smaller circle. Okay, put it in the middle. You squeeze it through. You crank it close. Is it supposed to make the fabric like really taut? Look how cute that is. What is the point of even putting the fabric on if it looks fine? Where are the needles? I don't know what this is. Someone identify this object. What is that? A little tweezer thing on the end? Is it for picking, you know, the string out of the stitch if you mess up? That's a messing up tool. Here's a bunch of needles. What is Riley barking at? Why is there 6 needles? Are people losing that many needles? Or are you supposed to leave the needle in the project when you're done? Oh, look at the project. Oh, and that's the needle that I use. That's like Picasso stapling the paintbrush to the painting after he was done using it. That's not a bad idea. That'd be kind of a cool little twist on a painting. That would actually be really cool if the artist took every tool and everything they used to make a painting or an art project and they just like stapled it to the frame. So like it took this paintbrush and that paintbrush and a scraper and this. That'd be cool. That'd be a fun little twist on something. I'm trying to think of how I could apply that to my own videos. Maybe I could do like the next like video that's like prop heavy. This is such not a, there's no way this is a needle because I've just been doing this with my finger. It's not poking me at all. These are the dullest needles I've ever seen. There's not even a point on it. It's like rounded. A rounded needle? I know this is a beginner kit, but is this for like people who can't run with scissors? I mean, nobody should be running with scissors, but like people who can't be trusted around scissors? This one's just as dull. Okay, so for the beginners, we give them the dull needles? I don't like that. We need numbers 9, 11. This one, 9. I'm just gonna do a lot, so you can just do it all in one go. And then I'll know how much for the lighter green, how much to also use. I don't know. We could have put it in a purple loop. Loom. Not even sure that's the word. This is also the thickest string. Now, this is not like when we crocheted and people were like, you're supposed to undo the string into multiple strands. Like I was doing the most. I used the thickest. Basically 4 strings together to make the eyeballs for that donut. We're making like, I think we like sewed mini foods. It was a donut? A donut? How are we going to thread this needle? How? Does it say to take some of the string? My mom always puts the needle in her mouth. I've just seen her do it, so I do it. Is there germs? Yes. That's all I have to say. I don't know. It's a good place to put it because if you just put it down, you lose it. It rolls. You could prick your finger. Well, not with these needles, but if you put it in your mouth, you're like, you're very sensitive to the fact that there's a needle in your mouth. It says divide the strand into 2. There's 6 strings made up in this. No wonder it don't want to go through the needle. Look at us learning. Okay, we're dividing the string. Please don't get tangled. Please, for the love, do not get tangled. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Please don't tangle. We don't have time. I'm also crafting today to keep my mind busy because my car wouldn't start. You'll see it in another video because I filmed a collab yesterday. Very exciting stuff coming soon. But I needed my car to film a collab in. I was trying to meet someone at a certain time with my car to film it, and I got in and the car wouldn't start. Now, there was something acting up with my car the other day, and I looked it up on Reddit, like in a forum, and people were like, it's probably the battery. Your battery's probably going. And then 2 days ago, because I was doing the collab, I cleaned out my car. I cleaned it out. Vacuumed all the dog hair out of it. Even took the cup holders out of the car and soaked them in warm water and cleaned them. Like, I went to town cleaning out the front of my car, and then for it not to start was a punch in the face. So we think it was the battery. My dad's going to get a new battery today. And we're going to replace it and see if that's the problem. The car's 4 years old. I don't know, is it time for a new battery? Like cross-stitching, it's not my area of expertise. I have no idea. What the hell happened here? I forget what I'm trying to unravel from what. What is this? This is 3 strings and this is 3 strings. And they're stuck together here. We might just cut this part off. Is this side 3? This feels thicker than 3. Oh, I guess it is. Okay. Well, we got enough to go around. Let's just start. Now the string's in my mouth. Okay, let's try and thread the 3 strings. Got it! Got it! The only way I know how to make a knot in a string, the only way I learned how, I think it was in home ec, confirmed by maybe my mom. You take the string, wrap it around your finger 2-3 times. Then you just roll it off your finger. You just, come on, don't embarrass me as I'm trying to show. You roll it off your finger so that you're twisting the thread within itself. And then once it gets off your finger, you just pull it. Oh, look at that, a knot. A little knot. I might have gotten kicked out of Girl Scouts, but by goodness golly, that's a knot. I don't know what Girl Scouts is. Girl Scouts? I meant Girl Scouts. I got kicked out of Girl Scouts. I never even made it to Girl Scouts. I was in Brownies, and then I either left or I got asked to leave. Were you silent or were you silenced? It's Girl Scouts. The one with the cookies, not Girl Scouts. You know what I meant. And also, like, my brain just doesn't, I didn't even pick up on the fact that clearly I'm preoccupied with an activity. I'm not, my thoughts are not thoughtin'. I'm gonna start calling them Girl Scouts. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna start at the, well, it's like a cactus. So you can either, like, start up the middle, and then how would you get out? There's gonna be weird lines. What if I start, we're gonna start, like, on this side, go up, then into the arm, then down the arm, then go back up the side of it, then go down the center, then do the same on the other side. So there's not, like, huge jumps in the back. I feel like the sign of a good cross-stitcher, is that what they're called? They're cross-stitchers? Is that a name for them? The sign of a good cross-stitcher? A professional? Would be, like, a not messy back. The front might look good. Everybody can make the front look good. The back, if it's a disaster, if you're like, hey, what happened here? Did your cat get to the back of this? They must have been kneading it. Like little biscuits. What's with all the string running around the back? What's happening? Are you okay? What happened there? Did you forget about the back? Yeah, I'm just gonna start. I guess I don't understand. How do you do this without the design on here? Are you just guessing? How do you know where to put, like, spatial awareness is not my greatest skill. How do you guys do that? Okay, I think I'm supposed to go, I'm supposed to make an X. Dun, 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 dun. Does that make sense? Okay, you come up this corner, you go opposite corner, making a box. You go down. You go down! Then, I thought we already nodded. Okay. And then you go up this. You might, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, she's doing it! This is fun. I'm already having fun. Why don't I do this more? This would be relaxing. The things you could make. Anything. You could cross stitch anything. I think I bought a cross stitch pattern off somebody on TikTok, and I think the cross stitch says like, what the fuck? Like, it has a swear word in it. I thought it was so funny, but it has like flowers around it. I think it's funny. I thought it would be a good project. Turns out I didn't have any of the string. I didn't like know how to follow the pattern, so I bought it and it's just like sitting, the download of it is just like sitting in my email. Now here's what I don't get about cross stitching. If you're making this X, in and out, in and out, when you start the next box, are you coming in and out the same set of boxes, or is it always like different? I started the one box this way, and then I started the other, this next box a different way. Because then on this one, I'm going to want to go next to it. I just talked about a uniform back. What is the back supposed to look like when you're doing the X cross stitch? Look at me Googling around. A Beginner's Guide to Cross Stitch by Stitched Modern. I believe you. We already have an ad. Get out of here. Oh my god, they keep their thread on little clothespins. What is cross stitch? Cross stitch is a form of counted thread embroidery that has been around for ages and is one of the easiest forms of hand embroidery to learn. One of the easiest. You got me. You got me. Cross stitch is comprised of X-shaped stitches done on fabric with an even and open weave like Adita or linen. What's Adita? This must be linen. This is a thick linen. You wouldn't want to sleep on this linen. Okay, they're showing me a thing. Prepare your fabric. Prepare your fabric. Fold masking tape over the edges of the fabric. Sew the edges of the fabric with a zigzag. I think that just give you like a random piece of fabric. You want to like seal the ends. Use a hoop or a frame. Oh, they're called hoops? What the hell's a loom? This is turning into Snaps Investigates. Oh my god, a loom is the thing where you weave in and out of it. That's a loom. What am I talking? Okay, it's called a hoop or frame. You come up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she's like skipping the X you just worked on to get to the next one. Or she straight up does one side of the X and then comes down to the other side of the X. Oh, okay. I'm just going willy-nilly. Yeah, mine looks weird on the back. Where did my needle go here? Where art thou, my needle? Okay, let's try it again. Where am I? Starting a new X. I want to go, I'm doing the opposite because I'm going this way. Here, let's just start here. Where is the needle? Okay, here. We're going here. We're going diagonal. Then we're going, staying on the bottom. We go diagonal, sideways, diagonal, sideways, diagonal, sideways, diagonal, sideways. So I'm on 4. And then 5. No, she's going over the work she's done. She finishes the X and then skips the X. I just keep going this way. Here's my last, and then I start the next X. She's going, here's my last, cross over the X. Let me get through this last one, and I'll try again. I feel like once you get it, but I'm not getting it. I would have 100% taken a cross-stitch class in college or high school. My god. This instead of like a free period or like a quiet time. Quiet time. I don't know when you get quiet time in high school, but... Okay, I'm going to turn sideways and treat it like this. Wow! This is stupid. Can we not right now? Unplug. You're not charging anymore. No, stop taking screenshots. I have a stand. I don't know where it is. I have a stand that like connects to your neck or sits on your neck so you can film with your phone. Can we all see what I'm doing? Ooh, this is fun. Okay, it's kind of hard to stitch. I am going up through this. That's her 1. She crosses to make her diagonal. That's 2. So we made the first line of an X. Then she's coming up through 3. Where is the needle? Eyes on me. Where? There. It's coming up through it to complete the square. Okay, so I'm here. But the next X starts here. So she wants me to cross over what I already did and come up in 5. Right, can we see that? Here's my X. I had to cross over it in the back to start the next one. And then I come back. Diagonal to the side. It's like dancing. Diagonal to the side, to the side. And then do-si-do. Meet back here. Meet back at the first stitch. Okay? That's kind of fun, actually. Oh! Ah! Stay. You know what my goal is? You know what my mom's goal? I don't know if any of my mom's coworkers watch this. If you do, hello. This is a weird call out. After my mom helped me make the microwave bowl koozies thing, great video, love that video. My mom said she's gonna maybe make those as Christmas gifts for her coworkers. Give her like homemade bowl koozies. She's like, I'm gonna start making them like in June, but she's like, I can definitely make them a lot faster than you. I'm sorry, I had never done that before. Maybe I'll make my friends little inside joke cross stitch things. He's so cute. I'm sure there's like a program online where you could like make up your own design of what it should look like and like put out the numbers and designs and then print it and then just like follow it as like a paper guide. That should be a thing, right? I need to deep dive into the world. Cross-broidery? No, cross-stitching and embroidery. What's embroidery? Cross-stitching is because you're crossing the stitch. Oh my god, is that why it's called that? Because you gotta cross your own stitch? How many times have I said I have to cross my stitch? Oh my god. What's embroidery? Art of decorating material, primary textile fabric by means of needle and thread and sometimes fine wire. Okay, but you're like building stuff on top of building stuff. This is just straight up X's. Embroidery seems crazy. I might just stick to cross stitching. Okay, I'm gonna get to work on this. I've been watching Bridgerton. I've been watching some Bridgerton. I watched the first season with my old college roommates. We did this big like FaceTime where we all just sat around and FaceTimed all the episodes of Bridgerton. I didn't like it that much when I was watching it with them. But the third season's coming out and I keep seeing TikToks about it and I know the second season's out and I feel like it has like a cult following now. So I was like, let me try and rewatch it, but I have to start back at season 1 because I don't remember. The only thing I remember from season 1 is the honeymoon. Out of all scenes, I just remember like their wedding night at the end. Is that spoiling it? Well, yeah. We just watch the show. But now I'm on season 2 of Bridgerton. I like it. I like how they use modern pop songs and they make them into classical music. I found the playlist on Spotify. It's great. I'm gonna get to work and I'll see how long it takes me. I'll time it, okay? I just finished all the dark green. Ow! I just hit my laptop. That could have been a disaster because it's right next to my coffee. It does look cuter when you actually embroider it. It's not just the weird stencil that's on there. It took me 31 minutes, 41 seconds. 31 minutes? I'm a beginner. Okay, let me show you the back because I finally think I figured out how to do the box thing. See, look at this. We're only specifically looking at this line right here because that's like the center line in the cactus. Look how clean that stitching is. Clean lines. This got messy. This got messy. And then I figured out how to do the ending. You're supposed to ending your thread. Because it took me a long time. Because I ran out of thread on like the last arm. I didn't have enough, so I had to re-thread the needle. And that took me probably alone 5 minutes. When you're ending your thread, you keep stitching until you reach the end of the thread until you run out of stitches in your pattern. On the back side of the fabric, pass the needle under at least 3 completed stitches to secure the thread. I've just been picking 3 random stitches. Not even next to each other. Just, that's what I'm doing. I need to work on, like, my ending stitches. Yeah. 30 minutes seems to be my sweet spot. The brown pot part took me 34 minutes and 19 seconds. That's how the bottom looks. I will say the back looks a lot better on the pot. On the pot! Looks good. Now I just gotta do the light green. I am gonna try and do the light green in less than a half hour. That's what it takes. Oh, look at these blueberry cheesecake donuts. Oh, everyone needs a crafting snack. This is probably a messy snack. I bought these the other day. I was going to work at like 6 in the morning. I realized I forgot my chapstick, so I went to the gas station to get chapstick, and these caught my eye. And then I forgot them in my car for like 4 days. Oh my gosh. So they might taste kind of plasticky, but they smell blueberry donutty. Those are amazing. Company's called Bon Appetit. Blueberry cheesecake donuts. So the donut is like a cheesecakey thick, and it's blueberry dough with blueberry frosting. All right, the coffee's shooting out of here. Hold on. Wouldn't it be... Whoa. Hold on. Stick with me. What if I did like a coffee embroidery? Look at me getting ahead of myself. What if I did a coffee embroidery of a coffee cup and then there was like coffee stains on the fabric? That'd be kind of fun. Let me write all my ideas down. The crafting just brings the creativity out of me. Just like a single iced coffee cup with coffee stains around it. That might be cute. What do you need? I just said hi to you. What do you need? I just said hi to you on the couch. Now you're awake? You coming for the cookie tax? You didn't even know the cookies were there. You don't step on my mail. Oh, it fell. Can you get a watch where you're stepping? I can hear you crunching. Get all the crumbs. All the crumbs? That's 2 cookies in 1 video. Listen, I am 6 minutes from watching season 2, episode 5 of Bridgerton. Let me just finish this.
As do you, it seems.
I could not sleep.
And see my way to ending things. It is the be as if we had never met.
You must keep your word.
What are y'all doing? I'm not fair to remind this done cuckoo bananas. When you went away. Oh, she ugly crying. Oh my god. Okay, here's the finished project. Looks exactly like I did at the beginning. Focus. Focus. Looks exactly like it did at the beginning of the video. Now it's just a little more 3D. A little bumpy. Look on the back. I tried on the lighter green. Oh, how long did the lighter green take me? 25 minutes. 25 minutes, 32 seconds, and 38 milliseconds? Yeah, sure. 38 parts of a second. That's crazy. Okay, if we look, I'm gonna put up a picture. If we look at the brown, the paw, it looks good. Fine lines, did pretty good. I don't know what some of the white string from the fabric itself is caught up in there. But like the lines look a little bit better. You gotta ignore the parts where I start and stop. I'm still working on the start and stopping. I could craft, but it's hard to start the craft and it's hard to finish a craft. A tale as old as time. A craft is hard to start and like hard to end. Because you're like, is it done? Is it? Could I be doing more? Could I have cleaned up this line? Oh, it's so hard to like stop the threads, stop the painting, stop the, yeah. And then if you look, I'm going to zoom in on this part. If you look on the lime green, the lighter green, you can see where on the dark green, the stitches were going like up, down, or however the stitches are going one way. And then on the light green, the stitches are going the other way. That's because instead of like making an X, moving on, making an X, moving on, I did like corner to top, corner top, corner top. I made half of the X's, and then when I was coming back down the line, I completed the X's going the other way. So that's why that one looks like that. I can't tell if I like that way of doing it better, like making a complete X or making half an X down a row and then coming back. This was fun though. I'm glad I did this. This was fun. Now I get to, I don't know, you can make these into like, I don't like how the keychains have a bell on them, but you could like trim it and make it into a keychain. I want to take another one of these, probably like the unicorn one, which I don't really need a unicorn cross stitch. I want to see if I could dissolve this in hot water like it says and get rid of the image. And then I'm going to try and make an iced coffee design. Could I not just do like brown cup, hear me out, brown cup, black outline, white ice cubes, and then a straw? I'm going to see. Oh, someone made like a straight up Dunkin' iced coffee. Wow, look at that. That's actually really cool. $64 to buy the finished product, not for the damn stencil. Oh, this could be an expensive hobby. I feel my wallet taking a hit right now. Oh, this one's cool because look at the stitch. You can tell they stitched the straw. I'm going to take a screenshot. They stitched the straw behind. Screenshot computer. Screenshot! Okay, you can tell they stitched the straw behind it and then like the white lid is like somewhat transparent. That's actually very cool. Also, these don't look like X's. This is coffee embroidery. There's not X's, it's like side to side. Oh, this one's cool too. Coffee embroidery. I'm doing cross stitch. If I end up doing it, I'll post a picture. I'm gonna attempt a coffee. I have to edit this video, but maybe I'll do it later today. All right. Can't believe I did. I knew I liked cross stitching, but I want to get so good at cross stitching I can just cross stitch whatever I want. I would love to just cross stitch. I have to think of an idea. I cross stitch the crap out of it. Some of the patterns people put up, the ones that are like attainable and not super expensive, are kind of just like they're not plain Jane, but they're like typical things you would do cross stitching. That's why I got the one that had the swear word on it. It said like what the f or shit happens or something. I don't know what it says because that's like fun. That's more interesting. I will report back with my findings, but this was fun. I'm glad I did this. Now, what did I say about the back of the project? You can tell how good a cross stitcher is by the back of the project. It damn near looks like what it looks like on the front. A little messy. There's different types of stitches in the, whatever. It's not the cleanest lines you could ever... Looks pretty good. If you can tell what it is from the back, oh, that kind of looks like a cactus, a little plant. I think that's a good sign. Oh, what a wonderful piece of art. I can see they really tried. I'm like, no, that's the good side. That's the side you're supposed to be like. They're like, oh, I could tell it was a potted plant of some kind from any angle. Let me Google what the back of cross stitch designs. Yeah, the back of these, it looks exactly like the picture on the front. Is that the goal? It looks like yeah, it is. It is. It looks great. Oh, I'm already thinking of Christmas gifts. I don't know what kind of things I would make my friends, but happy crafting. Put on some content, whether a movie, a TV show, a podcast, pick up a craft, and let the chaos ensue. Oh, and get some coffee. Or a cup of something. Cup of wine. Ooh. Cup of tea. Cup of ice water. Stay hydrated. See, my water bottle's sitting open. That means I've recently drank from it. All she does is drink coffee. Water bottle is open. Like, subscribe, comment, notification bells. I'm here every Monday, Friday. Mondays, 5 p.m. We do the live chats. Come join us for the live chat. They're fun. We chat. You're probably in the chat right now. Not trying to call you out. Fridays, the videos just post. I got series. I got interests. I got things I be cooking up in the kitchen. No recipe. I got errands I be running in my car. Coffee runs. Coffee runs isn't we go and get the coffee. Not the other kind of coffee runs that you get from consuming too much coffee. And that's something we don't film. Keep something a mystery. Keep it to yourself. Boo, boo, boo. Bridgerton season episode 6. Here I come. Dun-dun. To remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not